Hi, this is János, it's Silvered Audio, and yes, you have guessed it right. If you guessed it, we are building the loudspeaker Grande, and I've been talking about this project that I'm going to do it. It was inspired by Jean Hiraga's Le Petit, and actually I think the name of Le Petit is kind of ironic because it's really big for a small speaker, and I'm continuing the same irony with my nomenclature. I'm calling it the big one, and it's kind of too small to be big, so I think it's really suitable. And also Jean Hiraga's Le Petit was the basis for this project. I started out from Le Petit, and I was playing around with the idea, and this is my interpretation how I would build it. And my goal is really not to make a better speaker than Le Petit. I don't know if it will be better or not, and I don't really care, all in honesty. I don't want to beat Monsieur Hiraga. It's kind of totally ridiculous to think of it like that. I just want to build something and then find out of curiosity, out of sheer delight, exploration, and playtime. I think that's what it is. When we build a speaker, it's all about the creator's desire to give something to the world, to create something of beauty. But enough with the sweet talk, so let's get on to it. What's happening here? As you can see, I have three pieces of planks, three longer planks, and they are all taped up. And I have also a bigger piece, and it's also taped up. So what's up with the tape? You need some tape to cover the cuts, because if you cut the wood without any protection, any masking tape, this is a masking tape. I'm using this what's the brand of this? I'm going to show it anyway later on, but I'm using what's called the blue tape. You can get it anywhere, and cover the ends where I'm going to cut. And as you see there, I have drawn a line I will cut there. And the blue tape there is to protect the cut, because if there's no protection and you just cut here, the ends will be chipped and it will split the ends and damage potentially. But when you put tape over it, the tape prevents most or pretty much all of the damage that the cut would cause. And one more thing, if you have tools, just make sure that your blades are fresh, because the number one enemy of a clean cut is a worn out blade. It's going to destroy your wood. So make sure you use fresh blades for your project, otherwise you will be wasting potentially your wood. And I have my helper here. I need some rescuing. Okay, she got tangled in the microphone cable here, but the rescue is on the way. So now all's good, all is well. Machi is helping us today with this explanation. So basically you need the masking tape to help with the cut. And why am I cutting the very end? Because when you buy wood, you will notice, not just Machi, but you can notice that the ends are not straight. So the ends are often not 90 degrees. And if you just expect it to be perfectly 90 degrees, then you will be most likely mistaken. And if you just start cutting wood and then later on you notice it's not 90 degrees, there will be a lot of swearing and cursing, but your project will be wonky, or you will need to cut it shorter than expected, and that will also cause some potential hazardous swearing and cursing. So don't be the victim of poor language. Just get a tool. Where is my tool here? Oops, I also got tangled in my microphone cable. So this is the tool that I use. This is not wood, metal. Just use not plastic tools or anything like that, but use metal when you try to measure angles and draw lines. It will be much straighter than using plastic stuff. So you can use this too, and as you see, look, you see at the end that there's this thing that sits on the wood, so you can really match it up, and this will be perfect 90 degrees, perfectly perpendicular to the length of the panel. So now when you mark it that way, and your cuts will be straight. Now one more thing,